can't tell me nothing. Bossed up and I changed the game. Just give it is my big bronze.
Hey loves, it's Friday now. Happy Friday. It is Friday actually I have it right in front of me. Friday 4:05 a.m. in the morning. Welcome to another work in chat. I am technically not really doing, well, I am working. Sorry at this angle, y'all, but I cannot hold y'all the whole time. I'm not doing my 9 to 5 or am I not doing K to C right now. I am supposed to be at work. I made an executive decision that I didn't want to go to work. This has been something on my mind for quite some time, and I've been battling with it because if you've been following my journey for a while, you guys know, I'm sorry if you see white stuff, that is the acne stuff on my face, acne cream. Followed my journey for a while. I graduated when I first started vlogging. Graduated college. Thought I was gonna get a job in business marketing, business something. I don't like my lighting, but couldn't get a job. Couldn't get a job in customer service. Like even what I do now, like things that I normally do, call center stuff. Couldn't get a job. So that is where I was doing YouTube, and I was doing YouTube heavy. Like I was doing weekly vlogs on my vlog channel. So that means I was vlogging every day, putting in a weekly vlog. And then on my main channel, I was posting like 3 videos a week. So clearly, if you're following me, you know that's not the case anymore. That hasn't been the case for quite some time. I am thinking about going back to weekly vlogs though, because I just liked it all together. But yeah, anywho. So, my business, God gave me my business. It came to me. It started off as one thing and it's evolved into ultimately now mostly photography and videography. So that's where we are here today. I decided 2019, that was what, 2 years ago. And I was only working my business. So I was doing YouTube and working my business. Then YouTube made some changes. So I stopped getting paid from YouTube, which honestly I wasn't getting paid a whole lot. I ain't been paying no bill, honey. But at the end of the day, it was income. So that changed, but that doesn't affect why I don't post videos, because I just love YouTube. So I post them regardless. But that was just another chop out of income. So I decided this year that I wanted to get another job because I didn't see myself being able to own a home, save money, blah 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 blah, like buy equipment, buy more equipment for my business, get a studio, any of that. I didn't see myself being able to do that with just my business. Well, I did see it, but I was like, it ain't happening now. 2018, I expected to make a certain amount. You guys know I sit down and do my finances. Is there some on my nose? I'm sorry if it is. I sit down and do my finances, and I looked at 2017's numbers, and I projected a certain amount for 2018, and it did not happen that way. And that threw me and my numbers all the way off. I'm a logical person, and that just threw me all the way off because, you know, you expect things to get better every year, and 2017 was great for me, and I expected, you know, great as in you're a brand new company and that amount. It still seems so dark in here. I have both of these lights on. I don't know what's going on. Anywho, so my projections for 2018 did not go through. It was not as profitable. Like, I pretty much made these almost just a little over the same amount that I made in 2017. Unfortunately, that doesn't work because my expenses increased in 2018 because that's when I bought my first camera. Well, my first new camera. Anyways, hopefully I do it not. So ever since then, I've just been adding more expenses. And if all of it has been for the better good of my business. And that was the whole point of me. I decided, okay, you know what, 2018, we're going to get a job. So July 2018, I was like, I wasn't, like I said, I didn't have good luck with jobs, which is how I ended up with my business to start with. July 2018, I said to the Lord, I'm going to apply for one more job. And if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I'm not going to mess with it anymore. I applied for the job. I got it. That's the job I have now. So I got that job in July 2018. To myself, internally, I said that I wanted to work the job 1 year. And then try to make as much as I can, or purchase as much as I can, do as much as I can for my business in that 1 year, and then mosey on about my way. Because ultimately, I've worked for myself for 3 years now. And I also have learned, what I need in regards to buying a home. And as far as like having money down and like a large, like, I can only speak for myself. With certain credit levels, certain credit scores, and certain loans and different things like that I really didn't have to worry about having money down. I definitely, of course, would need to be able to pay my monthly mortgage and to furnish my home. But I've discussed with you guys before. I've sat down with my sister, who is a mortgage loan officer, who discussed with me at my current credit score at that time what my mortgage would be. And that's without putting any money down. And that's I told you guys that was the precedent of how I was handling my business this year. Because that changed how I looked at things. I've been doing more with my credit cards. My credit score has increased 50 plus points. Like, I'm on the ball. So I definitely feel like that number I can also get down. So, to me, I still feel like it's realistic that I could, it honestly was realistic that I could buy a home. It's not like my business is not making money. And, I look at my circumstances now and I'm be like, but can I really be comfortable? And that's the only thing, that was one of the biggest things and the reason why I wanted to get another job. Because it feels good to have this right here. It feels good to have May 3rd check, May 10th check, have my checks written out, and to know that they're going to deposit. I'm going to get this money every Thursday. That money gonna hit the bank, and that feels good, because when you own your own business, you do not have that, honey. I can have a due date all day long. That don't mean I'm gonna get the money that day. And that's just the reality. That's just the truth. I mean, think about big corporations. Think about your bills. Like my phone bill, we don't pay it on time. It has not been paid on time in 10 years. But we have a payment ranger set up. You get what I'm saying? So that happens, and that's fine because it's a big corporation. But when you're just a small business and you have invoices from clients, that's a whole different story. So the security, it has been nice having the security of my job. I can say that. It has been nice. As you guys been watching me, you probably have seen that I've been doing a lot more, spending a lot more money. My business is a perfect example. We've gotten another camera. We've gotten more video equipment. We've got a whole damn building, okay, for a studio. So, with that being said, me getting the job was not a mistake. I don't think it was. I do think God indulges. I've learned with my degree, that wonderful picture I keep behind me, it took a hell of a lot to get that degree. A hell of a lot. And that's an associate's degree. And it took me almost 10 years to get that, just because of matters that I've gotten myself in trouble with, and then, being able trying to get finance. Like my whole last year of my degree, I just paid for everything myself. It was a struggle, and I was like, Lord, why is it such a struggle? you know, for me to get into a school. It's not an academics thing at all. You know, it was just, it's a long story, just a whole bunch of ish. So I asked the Lord to indulge me, and He indulged me with that degree. And I told Him I wasn't gonna bother Him no more. But then I tried to apply for a bachelor's degree, and got accepted everywhere. And then once again, finances wasn't accepted for financial, for finances. And then I was like, oh, you know what, Lord, I asked you to indulge me with that one. You did. Let me go on, because you kept your promise, and I need to keep mine, because I said I was gonna leave it alone, because God was telling me. Like I said, God gave me my business. If I've never told y'all that, I got my original business name, which is still in the current name. My business, KSC Production and Imagery. The KSC is Karessa Socially Connected, and that's what my initial business was. It was more of a social media marketing, video advertisement business, marketing, design, graphics, things like that business. That was given to me in my dream. Okay, and the Lord was telling me, like, you don't need this degree to be successful, Karessa. That's not what I have lined up for you. But I asked the Lord to indulge me with that degree. I got it. Okay, so I say all this to say, I asked the Lord to indulge me with this job. Well, I just said, like I said, Lord, I'm going to apply one more time to one. I'm not doing all these applications. I know y'all have seen, if you've been riding with me, some of y'all, I know a lot of people who've been with me for a long time, just like they're friends on my Facebook and stuff. So, but they still, I mean, I've fallen off from watching YouTube videos, so I don't blame them. But they have seen my tears. Okay. I have boohoo cried on this channel, just trying to prove myself to somebody to hire me, like for somebody to give me a chance. Okay, so I said, freak that, I'm not doing that. I'll be my own damn boss. And I've been a pretty good darn boss, okay, if I must say so myself. A lot of it is because of my situation. This home may not be aesthetically pleasing. It's a lot of things that I wish I had, or I wish I can do, but I'm blessed because my rent ain't your rent. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the amount of bills that other people have. Whew. I'll get back to that part. But I get so sidetracked. I'm sorry. Basically, I asked and I said I was going to try it one more time, and I got this job. So I looked at it as God approving this job. That's how I looked at it. So fast forward to hell, the past 2-3 months, pretty much February, March, April, like I've just been like, I do not want this job. I've talked myself out of it. I think I say around March. Definitely maybe the end of February. I'm like, ugh, this is a lot. A full-time job and a full-time business is a whole hell of a lot. But I pushed it aside because I can see with my eyes what I'm able to do with this extra income. So I've been pushing it aside. Last month I had, this is May now. Yes, last month I had a whole mental breakdown. I was supposed to have a whole fun day with my best friend. Me and Kayla was going to go get seafood, and what else I was supposed to do? I was supposed to do something. I just had a whole breakdown. Because mentally I have not been doing well for quite some time, in regards to this job and the other. I definitely work from home sounds so amazing, and it is. I love it. I love work from home. The thing that mentally I didn't think about was I'm mentally losing it being here all the time. But it's crazy because I'm also an introvert, so I love to be in my home, but my home, my sanctuary. But when it doesn't feel like that, all I see is work. These work computers, my work computers. It's just like I work all day long, and I already, as a small business owner, if you own a business, if you sell anything, if you know somebody who does, like, seriously, don't think you understand them. You think, oh, they get all this time off. No. Like, if I'm home, my brain, I can't sleep because my brain is like, Karessa, you should be working. You have work you should be doing. You shouldn't go out tonight. You shouldn't do this. Da 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 da. And so you feel like you always have to work because you're at your job, if that makes sense. So that was already an issue before I got this other job. So adding on top of that, it's just been like, whew, crazy. And I do want to make a sit down video, because mental health, man, I always knew, like, I've always had like a slight issue with mental health, and I've suffered depression before. Got through that. I know what depression feels like. I'm not depressed right now. I did when I had my breakdown. That was like last week or the week before last. That's the first thing I did. Like, Karessa, are you depressed? I'm not depressed. I'm stressed, and I've been stressed for quite some time now, and I've just been putting it off as it's good stress. My friends like, you say that all the time. I said I do. I always say it's good stress. So that's how I rationalize it in my head. Like, Karessa, you have to deal with it because it's good stress. It's good stress that you have 2 incomes, and, you know, now you can hang out and you can buy what you want and eat crab legs every 2 weeks, and treat your nieces and your nieces to to awesome things, and, you know, be able to support your family if you need to. Like, it's good stress to be booked and busy. And I have been booked and busy. I have been booked and busy. And it's kind of like there's a season, like photography. This is wedding. This is wedding, prom, senior, cap and gown season. Then you have, you know, events. It's hot. Like, during the hot months, events. Oh, this thing is speaking of hot, camera's getting hot. Let me speed up. I talk so slow. But this is a busy season for me. And when I started my job, it was slow. Business was slow for me. Like I said, I started my job in July. And that's a hot season too. But I hadn't booked a whole bunch of weddings yet. And things were just not, like I said, 2018 was kind of like, woo, what's going on here? Hello. You know, where's my bookings? And so it definitely, that's why I wanted to apply for a job, because things were slow and things became not slow. I got the job and things picked the hell up. And I was like, of course, that's how it will work. And it's been a steady pace. So what I've been sitting here doing, because it's supposed to be working chat, I have been working. Like I said, I made a decision that I was going to call out of work today, and I am possibly quitting my job. I am pretty, like I said, I'm the type of person is like, I don't buy things. I don't spend money on clothes and stuff like that. Like, food, that's a whole different story. But like say per se, this necklace, this has been something that's been on my mind for a very long time. Like, I'm not an impulse buyer at all, okay? Like, I think about things for a long, sometimes too damn long time. So the way I operate in my life with anything, if it's something that dwells in my heart, dwells in my spirit, and I can't shake it and it keeps coming back. So if it's whether it's to buy this or to quit your job, that's just me. I go with that because it's not going to keep coming back to me like that if that's not what I really want to do. So, like I said, I've been wanting to quit my job since February. I've been managing not quitting my job lately by just reducing my hours on the job. The job is a full-time job, but what I'll do is you get 2 days off a week. Y'all already know Saturday's my one day, but I'm always working on Saturday. So, and then you get another day off. So what I've been doing is requesting an additional day off. So basically I have scheduled 32 hours a week. And then honestly, in those 32 hours, I have called out at least one day. So pretty much my check has been, on an average, for the past month, my check has been like 20 something hours. And it's been perfect for my bills. because I also do have my business income. So what I did tonight was, I'm like, Karessa, if you're really going to do this, then hell, you got to get on your job. You got to get on it. And I need to, because I think I can realistically do this, but I also, I've created a lifestyle for me. Now, don't get me wrong at all. I know how to manage I have been without nothing. I have been without $1 in my pocket. And because of that, I have not been stressed about money this year at all. Like 2018, I feel like I didn't get money because I stressed about it. 2019, I haven't stressed about money not once. It's just bookings are coming, money is coming, people are finding me. It's just been a blessing. And I think it's because I've just let go. When they say let go and let God, like literally let the hell go. I've been so stress free, and I honestly work less than I have in 2018. It's just I'm booked for longer events. I'm booked for more high cost things. So I've been talking a lot. So basically, I'm just trying to arrange my life so I can possibly quit my job. And so the first step for me, of course, was finances. That's the absolute first thing, because mentally I'm already there. Mentally I'm already there. I've already made up my mind. I really don't care anybody else's opinion on the matter. Nobody is in my mental brain. No one deals with what I deal with. I posted on Facebook my work, my schedule. Like all last week, I've been sleeping from 10 p.m. I've been working from 10 p.m. to 2 p.m. the next day. And I sleep about 8 hours. Focus back on me. There we go. And out of those 8 hours, I probably get 4 hours of good sleep, because 4 of them are just me and anxiety. That's just being honest. And it's just too much. It's just too much. The time that I need to be working on my business, I have to work for my job. And that's on me, because I wanted this night shift, because that's when my brain is awake. So my logic was, get the night shift. You can be better. I was already good. My boss said the other day, like, only reason you're still here is your stats. Because my attendance is shoddy as hell. It's shoddy as hell. But then I got this night shift, and now it's like, oh, but this is my time when I did my business. And it's not working out doing my business and working at the same time. Like, I be busy, okay? Like, nighttime is just this much slower than daytime. So it's still 2 chats. Nothing has changed. I still do the same amount of work. So, trying to get some light. So now only thing changed is that now my time that I use for my business, because normally I was working their job from 2 to 11 and then stay up all night working my business, probably for a whole nother 8 hours. Which is still a lot. It's still a hell of a lot. Like, people just don't know the work that you put in. They just see you, ooh girl, you out here blessed, you doing your thing. Like, bitch, I'm motherfucking tired. Like, I'm tired. Like, baby girl, I'm tired. But yeah, basically, so what I've been doing, long story short, because I need to wrap this up, because this camera's getting hot. I've probably been on here forever. But I have sat down and wrote down all my bills, how much and totaled up my bills for the month. So how much I would need to make in my business for the month. And whoo, honestly, I did not realize how much bills that I had. And it's crazy. A year or 2 ago, I didn't have half these bills. All I had was a credit card and rent, okay, and car insurance and phone. But anyways, yes, I added all that up, and on a average, not including like quarterly bills and things like that, I'm looking at $945.90, which is probably not a lot compared to other people, because like I said, my rent is very low, okay, very low. So now that I've done that, I calculated that, I know now how much I need to make a month. So when I added that up, I was like, oh my god, that was more than I thought. I didn't think I was even that close to 1,000, but I am in my monthly bills. And then so what I did on the second sheet I'm debating, do I want to show y'all this? Because I'm very transparent, but at the end of the day, y'all, some of y'all just nosy. Most of y'all not, but some of y'all nosy. So on my next spreadsheet, what I did was calculate. I wrote down January through December KSC income, how much I've made this year monthly. So I need to have at least I need to make at least $950 a month to pay my bills. This is bills only, okay? So this is what that spreadsheet was. So I went through, wrote down January, February, March, April. Well, we're still in May, so I just did those 4 months. For the month of January, I was actually short. January is the only year that I was short. Only month I was short. February, March, and April, I am well over $950. And that gave me a little, I'm like, oh, we might be able to do this. We might be able to do this, because imagine if I can dedicate more time. Oof, I'm getting excited just think about it. So I feel better now, because now I'm like, I know, no, you may not be able to have crab legs every 2 weeks, and order food. I order food every day, pretty much. I spend an average maybe $20 to $30. Yeah, on food, on it, because I just pretty much get food delivered from small businesses, black owned business that cook around here. But there's a lot of places that I definitely can cut. I looked at my budget. There's a lot of places, a lot of areas that I can cut. And then I have like $1 million in one savings set up right now, because I had a savings goal. I'm not gonna say I had, because you never know what God got in store for you, Karessa. But I had a savings goal. Okay, let me wrap this up, because the camera cut off, so that means I'm way too long. But basically, there's a lot of areas where I can cut funds. If this is something that somebody really wants me to talk about, then I can break it down and da. But long story short, I maybe can quit my job, and I'll be penny pinching. Have to go back to penny pinching. Like I said, I've had nothing. I'm just blessed to have anything right now, because I've had nothing, and I've had years of having nothing. Okay, so that's what today's working check was about. It was my future and what I plan on doing, and I have a lot to think about, because I'm still in the process of putting together my studio. It is costing. I'm not worried about the actual payment for the lease for the studio. I'm gonna get that done, but all the extra, all this stuff, that's the stuff that's not calculated in your, my monthly bills. So I have a lot of extra things, like when my assistant comes along with me on weddings and things. Those type of things are not calculated in there. But I'm glad I sat down and do this. And if you're thinking about making a change, whether it's a career change, just getting a better job, or can I sacrifice? Like I've only quit if I quit this job, it will be only the second time I quit a job. And I quit that first job because I deserved better. And I'm that type of person where I know what I'm bringing to the table. And if you're not going to give me that, I'm going to go and I'm going to get it somewhere else. And that's exactly what I did. But when I did that, and actually my last job before I started my business, I actually did this also, was I had already been planning, honey. I had months stacked up of what I needed to at least pay my rent. If I couldn't manage none of the other bills, at least pay my rent. Before I said, you know what, deuces, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna go back to I'll pretty much finish this. I've got my mind set here. I may discuss this with some other people, but I really I hate this. I don't know how to say this. Like, I don't have entrepreneur friends or family members. I'm the only person in my family. I don't want to say that, because my sister has her nonprofit. She has her basketball, but actually that doesn't require her making money. You get what I'm saying? My brother is aspiring to have his own business with painting, but long story short, ultimately, I'm the only person who really has their own business. And I have the mentality, the entrepreneur spirit to do it, and it's difficult when you don't have that around you. I did have a friend, well, a person that I considered a friend that was good to have in my life because they understood. They understood the stress, they understood the pressure, they understood trying to like remain relevant and making sales and promotion and advertising and all this good stuff. They understood what I can't really explain to other people. Now, both of my besties, they're awesome with finances. But at the end of the day, everybody works a 9 to 5, okay? And only person who really doesn't work a 9 to 5 is my sister, but she's about to start working for a mortgage company, and she's about to be commission only. So she's excited because she's just like me. Like, we excel at every job that we do. Like, I can do somebody else's job well. She wants to be challenged in doing, let me do this on my own. So she's going to be doing the same thing she already was doing, but now she's independent. But under another company. I don't know. Long story short, I don't know if I'm going to talk to anybody else except for y'all about this. I probably won't even make an announcement when I do quit my job. Nobody probably would know. So maybe like a while after, like it won't be a huge big thing because, you know, like I said, people will talk you out of following your dreams, and that's real talk right there. That's real talk. And this is why I vlog. This is why I'm here. If I can inspire a half of a person to follow your dreams, to believe in yourself, to keep pushing. And it doesn't have to be working for yourself, baby. If it's moving up in your own personal, working for somebody else's business, if that's what it is, then that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I can keep going on a tangent. I'm going to go. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, first of all, give yourself a high five. Give me a purple heart emoji in the comments. Smooches, y'all.